Detroit Motown town. Okay, Proud Mary. This is our Proud Mary. Now, you are like, well, I need to trust me. You got it. Just do what I ask you, okay? And I'm not being a dick, but I don't know what you were doing this time last year, but I was standing right here with in the snow, okay? Trust me, I wouldn't do anything or ask you to do anything that I thought, oh, well, you know, I just do what I ask you, and I'm not, look at me, this is very important. I am not a control freak. I don't need to be in charge. You want to run the class?
Sure.
Okay, good. I'm going to go to the house and sit down, okay? You get my point, okay? I'm just asking you to do what I know will work.
Where are you from?
Nothing.
Oberon, New South Wales, Australia.
So how's my rifle? How are you enjoying that?
Yeah,
You mean my rifle?
it is now.
Is that yours now?
Well, you know what they say when you're a married couple, his is mine, what's mine is his, right?
Very true.
So this is actually mine.
It's very true. It's
Yes.
yours.
I do like the Colt. I'd be happy with it. Put a new trigger in it. The trigger's
Well, I
terrible.
would hate to have you look bad and not chivalrous towards your wife. But hey.
Well, that train's already left.
He's become accustomed to fancy things such as
Yeah.
just as fine triggers.
We always say he's the Porsche and I'm the Honda Civic. I'm just easy, low maintenance.
That shows. Look at your carry.
Yeah, yeah, and you're enjoying the Porsche right now.
Well, who doesn't like to drive a nice car, right?
Put some smarts on that guy, okay? This is an audio visual target. Ding, and a mark, okay? After we get on the black steel, I have you reset your natural point of aim and put 5 rounds on your cardboard target, which will be right of your black steel.
So what do you do, ma'am?
I fly 757s
And
actually, and
flew,
767s
yeah, and she flew 141s in the Air Force. So,
and King Airs.
yeah, thinking or something like a rock star.
Awesome. What brought you to Thunder Ranch? How'd you hear about this class in particular?
My husband, it's on his bucket list.
Okay.
And I was lucky enough to come along.
Anything that you do wrong, like at 25 yards, is now amplified 2 or 3 times. So there can be no f***ery. This is an awesome class, okay? This is our Wranglerstar thing, and it's pretty cool because we have husbands and wives. And so when we start the first day, so we don't have domestic 101, all the guys trying to tell the women how to do what to do, we put all 7 girls on the right end and all 7 guys on the left end, and then we want them to learn how to shoot and be independent of each other. Tomorrow, then we'll put them together and start teaching them to fight as a team. Okay, so
And
it's
they're
pretty
doing
cool.
awesome.
They're doing great.
We had one gal on the end that was jumping when the guns went off.
Yeah.
Now she's rock solid and hit her steel target at 100 and is having fun.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
it's just awesome.
And it's real simple. People are doing stuff that they don't normally experience. So there's a lot of like, oh, I don't want to make a mistake, and that's cool. We just get over that, man. It's cool. We want people to know how to run their gears and have it safely in their homes. That's what it's about. Then if they need to defend themselves, I'd rather they don't shoot anybody, but we will if we have to. So nothing personal.
She's trying to. I did know that I scooched over.
She's shooting mindful.
When
What?
What? I was trying to help her out, you know.
Oh.
That's what teamwork's all about.
It's in.
Okay, whack it like you're pissed off. Good, pull down on it. Push up once, pull down 3. Now you know it's stuck like a bug. Good job, Ginger. Settle down. Use your higher power on the paper. Careful on the trigger.
Okay.
Pull the rifle back into your shoulder. Rule 1, treat your guns like they're loaded. So don't take them off, swing the muzzle and cover everyone so that way I don't have to stab you, okay? I need for you to be here at 8:30 in the morning with your magazines loaded and your unscrewed, okay? I need mags loaded and you start thinking about how am I gonna do this, how am I gonna load it, and you gotta be ready to go. We're starting hard and heavy in the morning. The train really did a good job today, just sort of pulling into the station, got kind of everybody on board. Now, I'm gonna put that in afterburner. So you gotta like man and girl up to this, okay? We ain't gonna play like we're in the Army because we're not in the Army, but I am gonna press you hard on running the guns tomorrow because we need to get them in that mode. I had kids walk up to me as young as Jack going, oh, that's an M1 Garand. How the would he know about a 75-year-old rifle? They're learning it somewhere. Right, you know what I'm saying? Now he would probably read it in a book, but you know what I'm getting at. I'm not being a okay? But they, trust me, when you watch them, I'm like stupefied when I watch some of these. I don't buy them and play them. I don't care, could care less. But I buy them and look at them because I want to know what the hell people, man, they're showing everything. How to read a mill scope, how to adjust mills, how to do a thing, how to dial your dope, what dope to put in the gun, okay? I'm not the problem. I know who all of you are. It's this clown watching modern TV, okay, who takes his dad's rifle out because it wasn't locked up and then goes in and starts shooting people because somebody bullied him. Me, when I went to high school, our basement had a rifle range in the bottom. We kept the rifles in a locker. They weren't even like in a safe. We went Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays and shot. No one ever got shot there. Our problem is not us, okay? And you should never feel guilty in your mind's eye about owning a gun. You should never feel guilty about protecting your family, okay? And if you want to just be a sheep and stand there and get sheared, that's your gig, okay? But I think you should fight back. But that's my opinion.
What more can I say that hasn't already been said about Clint and Heidi Smith at Thunder Ranch? Just two of the finest people I've ever met. Incredible how after spending just a couple days there, all of us there, I think we'll all attest to it, can be made to feel like family. It was a real dream come true to be able to take this class with my wife, with Mrs. W. If you don't know, this was put together many months ago. This was a couples class that Clint and Heidi put together just for our subscribers. It was sold out immediately. There were very limited spots, and it was not something that I think that they have done before. And It was amazing. It really was amazing. You know, and I think a lot of it, the thing I think that impressed me the most is we had couples that came from all over, as far as Australia and New York and Florida, and several of the women had never even touched a rifle, had never even seen one in person, and the way that they were able to get up to speed in just such a short time and be competent with it was truly remarkable. But that's not the most remarkable part of it. I think what it is it strengthened all of our relationships. Those who maybe weren't involved with guns, whose husbands were, got an insight, got to see why it is so special to their husbands, and why it's so important, why those of us that are into it dedicate so many resources towards it. And to be able to have that aha moment it was incredible. It was another building block on a strong foundation of a strong marriage, and being able to do things together. Well, I could go on and on all day, and I'm not a poet, and I don't have the words to put it into. I don't know the words to really express it. But I do have good news. We it was such a success, and we had such a good time that we'll be doing another one, but it's going to be pistol based. It'll probably be in the spring of next year. So we haven't finalized everything, but there will be a couple spots available, and we'll make those announcements, and it's going to be first come, first serve. So if you have interest in that, put it in the comments and what you think, and to help us, is something that we should continue. I think it is, but what a wonderful experience. And thank you, Clint, and thank you, Heidi, and to all of the wonderful staff. Special thanks to Brady for getting all of this footage. I couldn't have done it without you, and thank you for making us feel so welcome. Thank you for including our family. My parents were there. Thank you to my parents as well for coming and watching Baby D and Jack for all of his help. And I'm just basking in the afterglow the day after. All right. Well, don't forget to click the thumbs up if you enjoy this. I've got 3 days. This was day 1, just a short little video. We'll include day 2 tomorrow, and then day 3, which was the highlight, I think. And you get to see my mom fire an automatic weapon. Fully auto. Very fun. I think you'll get a kick out of it. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.